Oh Lord, done that way make my portion and stuff, and second, forcing for start get my live showing right there. Oh damn. Well, I'm not gonna say, of course. That's a Okay. And that's still some photon. Now what the heck have it? Last for as a female, just for the heck of it. What's up, Mario? They're fucking drunk. Let's see that. What's going on? Shit. Oh damn. This seems like it. And it's the worst thing away. Oh yeah, but I never showed one to do shit. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Okay. Oh yeah. There's a Interesting. Alright. But what the heck? Yeah, this is just very fucking. That's like. What the fuck? Probably his life. Who the heck? What the heck? That's just. Damn, that's like trying to pay a hairstyle. Oh, I'll be right back. Oh damn, I'm back. I do fucking yes, some stuff. What's fun? Oh no, that's good. I don't know. Oh, how are you guys today? Where are we really got one? Oh, look at it. That's it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I know, man. I was just saying. Yeah, I was enjoying the live stream, my man. What's this? Wait. Alright. Ah, you're not kidding me. No. Oh, Dad. This is yeah, I know, man. What the fuck? Nah, I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna. Force off the moon. I'm not really sure what all that was about. Hey, my man, Tito, Pablo up. Yeah, thank you for coming. Always, yeah, those time, and you always, back when you always talking about anytime and all that. And man, I'm trying to figure it out. Well, and, I think I want to. Okay. Oh, I don't know what's going on. All manner of wands, handed fire from divers long swords, by their single or double-edged fall, on sides on part airplanes with metal and bone their mortality still to bear and anxious with such as they are predicted to be military swords and shields, speaking to defensive conversation. Others attended for enhanced chasing instead of projectile when their swords, arms, and all phases of let's see what and this is. Yeah, let me see what this. No, that's wrong one. wait, dog. And the power of prayer, finding is trying to full of hand-to-hand combat about the command system. Yeah, take your time, my man. Hand-to-hand combat, all dog day combat for and power when all on. They are not necessarily using metal level advanced weapons to maximize their dice potential. Until on that light weapon to allow for maximum agility and showing them to better protect them by this the one combat skill with those weapons of skills is the light as a skeleton arm. No, that's definitely not for me. The size of lower and outlines and also red long two hand. Man, this is talking about. Oh, shit. I'm not worried. That's an old story. Oh, yeah, that's. And this, I'll take the. Yeah, because I want. Specifically forcing last night to both preventing and something that must be between 2 and 15 and 9 combinations. That may fail. Ah, oh yeah, okay, that's how this is. Oh, the answer is Tom Cruise. Top final, another final also name for them. Top Frank. Oh, okay, that's it then. Yeah. One day, see what so smack the clap off people. That's not.
Here. Here. Feel.
Hell yeah.
Here. Feel. Think.
Damn. Yeah, dude. So, man, the intro. Hey, it's you. I'll what? Less evil mountains sunk various for a while. Find the effect of the awful, I reckon. You get used to it, adult, don't worry. Suck the Lord. Is there hope? What all this about? Especially, man, such the terrorists. I'm just an honest prayer, friend, so don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing. My mind told, oh man, let's I cut it off. Yeah. So what? Some honestly, prayer wasn't it since when does honestly prayer still and prohibit horrible? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You root and done rotten dungeon to the end of your days unless you can afford the fine. Ah, fairness, ashes, soon. Oh, oh, two arms. Seven Harrison. This is a warning. Now go. Oh, dude, that kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You be careful around them. That's why, look, Bastard, I have the shut off you back if they fancy work time and then they are only less honest. Thank the dogs for sending some spaceman to the resource. Hey, see us, we still dot above white head. You mind keeping me company until we arrive? Then you don't much care for conversation, see? What, Mr. Man? And answer me was, uh, judgment by the unusual judgment of where you're one of them new adventures. I knew it. Go wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and joy. Now that's what I thought life. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean, ain't no secret that eventually a risky business these days, especially. What was it at first attention you to do it? I don't know. I think I would do it. I'll handle it without one, which I'm not really sure. Well, if you ain't inclined to tell me, I ain't about to. Fred might be also going a job up, but he sure as hell ain't no business volume. We all have secret, or wait, don't we? Me dozens, and I'd rather stay secret too, which is why I don't go sticking my nose where they don't ain't working. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and joy, such as worry ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Five, the five is for short to under. It is the first foot. No, it is. Well then, let this journey lightning tells you the answer out of your destination. Okay. Well, like there's gonna be a tutorial or something. Thousands will find the center and name, but as much folks know, the center holds all the real power. Them and their mortality will happily get rid of those ways. Go altogether, but they won't happen while she still commands the royal of the warriors, and the warriors are nothing if not royal. These families have long fought over power, throw the weight of their wealth against each other, and they show no sign of stopping. Towards the laserman that the answer 10 care less about undone politics, and they have their own interests. See, they ain't afraid to use force to solve. So they say war is a threat to popular needs, more profit, and though it's shame me to say it, I acknowledge to agree. At long last, we have entered the Tenderson, where folks turn sin into dough. Simple enough.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises, a solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance, her name, Ulda. Even with the coming of the seventh umbral era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
Out here we'll part ways, but I'm out to the market to deliver me, well then it's on the high road for me. Yeah, I want you to have this, by the way, thank you for putting up with me, possibly. Right there. You never did tell me your name though, but here a idea. Return the suicide story personnel I did brag about having met, and I had to serve swears.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
Oh, my phone just came off charger. Five fantasy foot. so. About over here. I mean you. If I saw the terrorist by any chance, how can I tell? Name's random, and my business is know every and follow else. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by welcome to the Fair City, free of charge, even just this once, like, hell yeah. I take some of my advice because, yeah, so, right to the end of the science backing up for Roger for the Delta, Tangent, please split the choice, that's what you wish to use. Okay, so, okay, so turn on and off all of them. Oh, L22, where pop ball. All one to site view, options, cancel, select nearby target perform, display mass jump, and select passing, military tool, site for party members, site for targets, okay. Okay. Once you enter a class, promote will appear detailing its objective and rewards. Press the option set button in the lower left corner. There applies to anyone with an eye that you don't know your way around you. If I let you start wandering off down the narrow dark alley, there's something to do, more or worse, and I don't want that on my persona. So before you do anything else, you want to head over to the Great Center and speak to Manuel sees the master of the advice there and can set you on the right path. Don't tell me I don't have to. Just take those steps forward, you pass through the double door and you find her inside. And that as much as you think you before good luck with the eventual. You have begun first. Use the dirty words to help. Upon completed test, the tournament objective will appear under the press tile and that was on the right side of the screen. A match of 5 tries can be to play at once. Okay. Slide the tile will open the person you're drawing along to reveal a giant and forge. Alright. Okay. There we go. Complete a quest by speaking to the NPC with the chat mode display above. Here's your Hellhead complete quest on your further of rewards from honor deal to experience points. Non-player to NPCs offer quests that to be recognized by the authorization mark above their head to bring up the class window, speak with the NPCs by force target them in the first conform. Why, hello there. Who might you be? If you want to join the adventure deal, you come here to the right place. Name, and I own this fine establishment. If it please you, I also manage the adventure deal here and so you might say that going around joining adventures like yourself is my vocation. And look, for you, that is without someone like me to steer you right, you should find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, tied up in business you don't understand. Like our content front red Emma's first one, they've been past the assessment for non forever now. Then there's the Empire. No one can say for sure what they're plotting these days on that they are. And the people try and make merry, but underneath is all their worries. Worries, a lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder, it's still been 5 years since the last moon crack opened like a giant egg releasing a amber intention onto the realm into the eighth peril. So much was lost in a blink of an eye. First, like an end of the world had came at last. But then things began to get foggy. Everyone got their own version of what happened next. Some of them, 2 or 3, you think people will remember something like that. But in fact, is they don't. No one does. There is one thing the survivor agree on. So, was played by a band of renters who laid down their life for a round that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly and lightly so many others. They never returned. These will remain memories. I'm sure you agree. It's just a shame how recollection of these brave players are such a jumble as those for the family itself. Whenever we try to call their face to mind, it's like there's a stand between us and the memory song. For his songs, I bet the sound of poet to you doesn't. Well, it's not. It's a bloody frustration. But even if we don't remember them, we're not like being forgotten. So we all call them warrior of life. And they forever stand as a shining example of what adventure can do, achieve. That's why I recommend new arrivals like yourself to our fall series. And all I ask is that you lend a help hand and try to leave under a better state than you found it. Well, if you can promise that, I'd be happy to let you join the deal. Alright then, a promise is a promise now. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people who and spend longer like the old days. And happy promises then that means more business with a sin for it too. Anyone like make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the registration neat as you can. Wait, I better not be have to do this. So, and this verse, well, ain't that a charming name? Just roll off the tongue is just. Alright, miss. Well, on behalf of the official there, I officially praise to be marvelous. 20 as my witness, I swear to you, I bring you your money. In the East, it says that even if Mr. Don might be driving by road in the temple, we wait for you will give it a full chance to want you to attend to this storm. No way, man, dang, sorry, son. No, if I'm on, don't worry, though. If you work hard, I doubt you end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Don't stop bothering me every time you stumble your bloody toes, alright? Otherwise, I do enjoy hearing it like muscle on the many manhood of other from time to time. Any road welcome to Amsterdam. Take a moment to test your breath and I'll teach you a bit of our fair city. There's also and thus the tutorial then does the damn tutorial. You have to take the first step as a vessel and the city of Amsterdam. Listen well to the wisdom of and go forth and discover the incredible vessel that awaits you. First one. Important choice. Use to tell the story in the whole people all time. Use to choice. These tasks are easy. They're very fun. The other than definitely okay. Choice that use this icon to display a task or a series of tasks are tied to the new stuff or feature you have yet to unlock. Okay. Mind you, the parent things I want you to perform a task really helpful and fundamental. Here. Before you charge it off to find your photon, I have a very basic task I'd like you to perform so as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Amsterdam Plaza. to let their have rest from here until you reach events and then well north you saw said bright floating crystal toward the emerald. If you ain't one for the outdoor stories around after you will be a damn sight for more troublesome than it is towards the 70 to attend with and but before you task you so before you to do so that is to one of the advisors you will attend with a also before it's not just lay your hands on the thing and you see what I mean. When you're done that, I want you to pay a visit. That's a deal over at the Coliseum. Also, that sure ain't just for sure. You might consider trying though. And finally, I want you to visit Simba, advance a chance over on that film. Do it for authorities, river and beach. Iron Tone there every day. You have no trouble finding armor weapons or anything else a first vessel like yourself might need. You might say, "What? Everything for sale here, and as long as you got the deal, just make sure as you don't pay more than what you owe." And there are plenty of they ask won't is this for like especially if they think no one was out of their best interest. Which is why I didn't use this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Sir and then read to him. He happily tell you about his motto once he reads it. In short then, visit the after pastor to do and then to the giant simple. Oh, but before you go, a word of advice. While there's more than a few solitude out there who are trying to take advantage of you, there are also some who have understood this problem who should consider offering a help hand to. Like folks, a lot of folks are going to be saved by the promise of wealth and power, but many of them fail to realize that instead of chasing after the moment they did they out to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to do as much as you did in opposite will turn your way. Speaking of which, you should speak to the Smith or younger. The land always has some good advice for up and coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it for me. It's to pass every time the O and let me know when you finish. Will you? That way I won't spend my day warm. That's you down to the small trolls without a deal in your name. I don't know. A tracer menu icon will appear to the right of your experience bar whenever you enter a sentence. While the special area you will apply a rest bonus. The bonus will continue to grow even if you're offline. Nice! All experience on through battle, fighting, dazzling fire under the benefit of rest bonus will be increased by 50%. Your turn rest bonus is displayed on top of your spirit. So, the dark orange bar shows how much more experience can be on before the bonus freeze. If the bar is blue, it indicates your bonus will take over to the next level. And the city, as well as further outposts and settlement are classified as centers to maximize your experience only potential make it habit to always fly out once all these areas. Okay, these are safe areas. Okay, that we need to be in. Okay. The main advance, quick and easy access to most of the day's main features. For example, flight tail on the tail open a window contest your tail contain your tail variety of the phone equipment deal selection. 20 under duty displays a list of 20 and complete quests and level quests. If you wish to customize the game variation settings, including T-blind, hub layout, and system to first selection, they all can be applied in system. Like I help to read display these tutorial messages. Nice. Thank and Game Pocket is set on nice, so therefore no in-game save or load feature. However, to provide data from being lost or corrupted, it is strongly recommended that you end each PlayStation by sliding log out or exit data for the system menu. Okay. Select map from owner travel and the main menu or press wheel on the control will bring up the area map. If a choice objective is located in the area, it will be inside within a specific icon. The location of the choice objective be also be confirmed by select in the object in the job duties. Other these just have spare all the time. Okay. Okay, that's point I want Smith a software of file and force of visit as this I member of mental deal I have been interested with the task of providing assistance to new adventures. I see you have, but recently came up a adventure maintaining the persistent starts out before you must be processed 13 and the adventure deal we see new adventure as Sparking Hills. You are our champion of tomorrow, our necessary star of endless potential. My fellow Smith and I are here to provide you with dice, but the deal also endless as of friends of adventure who will happy to share with you their achievement wisdom and you can recognize these helpful men and women by their title of okay. Moses stands ready to advise you on any escort adventure they have hundreds of plus under their belt and will likely have a solution for whatever there might be towards you struggle. And they might even offer to accomplish you on your adventures. I highly recommend that you take advantage of and mentor A to embrace your experience and also pray do not hostile to ask me if you would like to know more. The universal side is appeal to all players who have wished to begun their adventure. On my interface proprietary, there are seasonal players known as Mayor who had taken it upon themselves to assist these new adventures. When a new adventure and a mayor find a party, they both receive a bonus to experience points. Upon invitation by a mayor, a new adventure also gain access to a novice network and a screen chat channel where they can converse with mayors and share their experience with other beginner players. There are oh yeah, I'll wait that. Okay, I'll wait that. So we all know Springfield and okay, this is inventory. Right now I'm just taking this time to actually figure stuff out. Here's the walls. The teleport though. This is the social. Okay, here we go. And this is oh that jump. Okay, let's only to go to the this chamber. And yeah, I am. I'm right here, so. Now how do I process them map out? Map one. Okay. And I was so how have you been make a new friend and how questions yet how well you have the same parents one day I hope you won't have forgotten about when long as you are here may have reason Do me a favor and take this message to the or this is there you go. I have as a mighty high team at the behind of the Miss Mary of the person. Exactly which bring us to the amount of the attendance fees that would be 100,000 for each room. Apologize, but I also would like the opportunity to make that to double on your face, but I'm still quite oh, and by the fact that you were so easy to decide to talk to me that you are familiar with the uses of the Android. Allow me to explain. These similar to type in the emphasize energies, and they are what timers are used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perhaps you have full of the return and teleports. Well, these translations spell might direct us to Alpha and the connection to the floating and given that there is also a return of Alpha being a vessel with a mind to explore the realms of west to seek out and turn herself to the east and everyone. Okay. I have no idea why that would. I have no idea. Slight other things I find, explore, find them, and find any manner to easily travel the way around. Like, but even if you have no intention of going beyond the center pole, it will be pointed for you to attune yourself to any of the outside if you entirely from now on. I pray you to find that inmate so you wish to learn more about as an interpretation measure. I shall be happy to answer your questions. Return on return with the also we are now debated to use return spell. The return the spell return can be used to and special return back to the actual set as your home point. Casting the spell does not require any MP and can be accessed by selecting return on the travel from the main menu. The story limitation of a spell is that it only to be cast once every 15 minutes of time. Only one home point may be set at any time. To make a actual your new home point, target and select the cursor and bring up the actual main menu. Okay. Okay, I'm not high enough level for that. Okay. Really do it. And listen to have not. Okay. Now how do I fuck? Oh, okay. Okay. God, crazy. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for watching out. Yeah, how job. Come on, I don't know. Oh, no. Okay. Not sure what that's about, but finally I can't fucking get my main stuff back up. Okay, what the fuck is this about? Why is it a coastal? Why is it? Oh, I can't tell no, I can't fucking do this. Oh gosh. Thank you. Now just technically see what I'm actually doing somewhat. No. Ah, quite clearly. Ain't you? No. And to play the audio for this, I gotta set it up. And I bet this is very for him. Awesome, man. Okay, I think I had them. So, why not? Whatever. Okay. I'm not on, not on, like, fluent. That's my question. Got head down. No. Yeah. I did not want that. Wait. What the hell is this? Stand up. That's how I see it. If I don't see, I had to be on. No, I can't do it. Yeah, this is I must be too far. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Oh. I gotta be able to go down somehow. This one. Good. That's not it. Yeah, I don't want to see a bird. Oh, got this, bro. No, because I need to try to go down somehow. Go down somehow. Why did you just switch? Another reason. That's the awesome. Yeah. There's definitely already way to get down, forward down. Yeah, there's definitely a way to down from here. There's no fucking finding it out. This No, that's, I don't believe I can do this, but yeah. And they're very bad choices. Thank you. Not so much. Yeah, well. Oh, what have you done? Your kind had no business even looking at a lady such as I. So shocking, unbelieving, presented. And now what I have, my dear, is sorrow along the run. Pick it up right now, this instant. Once a twice, or, or some twices you were in town, which you can in and out simply by pressing them in this button. No, I am right. My deal now in there had better be nothing missing. This appears to be evident. Well, it says Sonya, oh yes, spending some time for reward that isn't hard. Contract will retire you to Silver Island, and if a NPC retire a island, an unretired window will appear. Select the item on your inventory or armory chest and press hand over to complete the trash transmission. Okay. What's it is first? Tell me, are you serious when this if you if you will take our place in these alliances, maybe we were in way to the owners the most predicted trying you must enter and for the and likely have not far worse. A then proposal I decided but there is no way if you mean to take to the blood stand one day and why you won't you? The Tyson is the only most celebrated place of the public entertainment in the art. Whereas to a poor man, it's a boy so fast as one day allow him to find a seat on the there's no alive inspired by a way the self-made man. And there is not true ambition of this than a driveway which is inflamed with its sword. Although its long story history, this thousand ocean and countless champions. Our joint method of sentenced to none, and our smells ever starts to prevent new techniques. It is decided story to fight in simple in the war of 10,000 voices, and this is where it belongs. Think of your legacy, and it will show to join us. Okay, I don't know. I understand like so you have both. He's a dual strong name. On behalf of Galileo with you, allow me to welcome you. I am the Deal Master here. So you wish to say on our us, I'm concerned you have your own reason of choosing the soul overall or the weapons, perhaps you bring it easy to learn. That story is simple, brother, but to will apply as well is anything but simple. For every time there is something, the events for our ranks, there's there has been countless disappointment who failed to achieve greatness. Bear with your mind before you answer me, and for I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword, and if it be your fate to die by it? Yeah. Then welcome drive to the new home. Let's not waste time, shall we? I will engage your attention for the sword. Just outside the gate of you will find plenty of mud and honor, and we will slide 40 of east and return here with a simple task, but in order to return the, okay. I think too. I'll make choices quite well. This one, not so. What's here? On outside. No, okay. This one. And you're coming back, but of course, yes, can I do for you? Oh, you would like to have me teach you the way of the marketplace? Very wise. As for my fee, what? My dear Benjamin, yes, and then you should everybody try to make it worth a while. Judging by your ground, I would doubt you could afford my service, but the fact you offer nothing is possible. Oh, Miss Miller instructed you to seek me out, Daisy. Tom was that fortunate to have such an impressive one. I shall be. What have yourself used to you stand here and could eventually change the fanciest and most profitable marketplace in its list. Bringing eventual sight and relationship to our city states and the market has ever so as both the entire infiltration of every command. All great overland tries route leads to our city, the major of maritime joint between barrels and any process for our ports. Because of this, countless companies and have chosen any as their base of operations. They see to see it. That means market prices is widespread to measure in millions of days and nights. And the inventor ever decided to be pushed to heel, provide as he has such limited funds. Surely there's something you see eventual and desires to perhaps a science to whatever it you want the chance to have it. You don't know if you will find more upon almost accessories and top-end materials. Okay. It's just you will find weapon tools and other useful items for sale. Okay. A dodge bundle. See out a percent market and buy to your heart's content, but try to remain a lover store find something that but Pete and Texas made it heat of moment or usually on the rise, especially where touring is pursued. Although that is all company and aid you should have from me and far too much for my taste. My result is now off with you. No. I hate that with that shot chicken. Anyway. Alright then, now let me just still lower up below to do let's turn it off, turn it all it is. Okay, I think that'll be good. But how was your tour of the sea, Emily? Got lost, did you? Well, it is a big place with lots of sea and do, but wandering around Emily don't pay the bills. If you was about making a living here, you need to remember where things are. So when you do for a tour like you got a promise. Alright then, all that is left is for you to work hard, make money, spend it here at this Twitch then. Alright, now I got some of this stuff done. And I think that'd be it for me for right now. So yeah, one go here. And I want to say thank you guys for tuning in.